everybody, and welcome to Granted Gardens. My name is Melissa, and today we're going to do a week 6 yard update. Again, the herb bed, not too much has changed, so I'm not going to spend too much time there. But we've done a few little things around the yard, so I figured we could just go take a look at everything and see where it's at. Here's our shed. Sunflowers. Somebody is eating their way at them, and again you can see we've got, I guess, more ant problems. Perhaps it's the ants. Might have to look for a spray for that. But they're starting to create a sunflower there, so I'm glad those two are making it. Here's a little update on Buddha. We're videotaping him because he got spray painted yesterday. He was getting a little weathered, so we had to hit him with some fresh paint. Hopefully that'll hold up for him. It looks to me like we've got another volunteer sunflower coming up here. Got them coming up all over the place. But it was right under a bird feeder, so that would explain that. The sunflowers and those bird seeds seem to come along pretty quickly. Rhubarb, he's still alive, but the Japanese beetles, I think, are making a meal out of him. We've had to hit him a couple times with some stuff to keep him off. I'm just hoping that he grows big, big, big. I was expecting him to be quite a bit bigger than this by now, but this is my first year, so I don't really know what I'm doing. All right, our herb garden. So a couple of changes here. Let's see. I chopped up the borage. Where is he in here? And yanked him out. He was not coming back. He was done. So, unfortunately, I think that's the end of that one. Chamomile is still producing. The mint and the basil are doing awesome. We've been picking from them all the time. Sage is doing really good. Thyme, oregano's. We started chopping up the green onions and drying them out. So the cilantro, as you've seen in other videos, bolted. So we're gonna let that go to seed. But I did have to get a little lattice for it because it was getting so heavy that it was falling over. But if you look closely, when cilantro bolts, it makes seeds, which then turn to coriander. And these are some coriander, beginning of some coriander seeds. So we'll let those dry out and we'll harvest them. I finally attacked the foxglove. I chopped off that big stalk that he had because he had some new babies coming down here. And so I wanted to give them a chance. So I chopped him off, and there he is. We got new babies coming. So I'm excited about that. Our dogwood is getting a lot bigger. We've talked about whether or not we're ready to start pruning him. Everything's bolting, but that's okay. We knew it was coming. Still looks pretty though. We'll do a quick walk back here to the plant swap section. Lamb's ears, a little rough. I've been trying to water them every day. I think it helps, but this area, I guess, stays pretty dry because of the overhang. brief interruption because of the people that like to fly down our road. So again, these guys I've been trying to water pretty consistently because they just don't get water under this overhang. This here is another new addition. He's looking a little sad, but this was a plant swap. This is a butterfly bush. We planted him a couple days ago. I've been just trying to water him. I hope he comes back. He didn't like the transplant, so we'll hope for the best. These are our berries. The beetles are loving them. I wasn't really expecting to get anything from them this year because they're still pretty tiny. Here we are in the front flower bed. So if you watch my videos, you've seen some of my wildflowers that I had in pots. I decided to bring them out into the garden out front here and plant them and give them a shot. So this one right here, this little guy down here, another little one right here, yeah, and then this big one here. So they were all in pots, and I was worried about the transplant. I wasn't sure if they were gonna make it, but they're actually doing so good. They bloomed. I was really surprised about that. So we've got flowers. And then this little one was the one that I had in the multiple pots. I'll show you. He was growing out of the top of this one here. I'm gonna wait for this one to get a little bigger. Then I'm gonna put him in the garden too. Swapped out the bird feeder. The birds just seem to like this one a lot better, so we'll give it to them. Another volunteer sunflower coming up here underneath of the bird bath, and this is my other sunflower. He's still hanging in there after the squirrel tried to chew his neck off. I think he might be ready to pick here soon. I need to do my homework on that before I do that though. And then my newest addition is these guys right here, my hanging pots. I think they're so pretty. I picked these up from a farmer in Virginia, and I just thought they'd look so pretty in the hanging pots. Had the pots. This post here was previously loved, but I snatched it up. And I love it because it's really sturdy, so you can put a lot of weight on it, and it's taller than all the rest of them. I like that one. I was happy about it. Not sure if I ever showed you guys him. It's my rooster. Still dreaming about chickens. Right now, this is the closest I'm gonna get. Roses. We're getting ready to get new siding on the house. They actually come in a couple days, so this might look very different next video that I shoot out here. It might look very different. And last but not least, we'll step and check on the grapes here. They are getting eaten up by the Japanese beetles as well, so we're trying to stay on top of that as much as possible. But they're growing. are still alive. They look happy, but they're in no hurry whatsoever to produce. That's okay. We don't mind. Hopefully they'll get it in them before the end of the year though. Well, that's really it for the yard update tour. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.